Hello everyone, hello blenders, hello listeners and viewers of Freelance Blend. This is your host Marv De Leon and welcome to another episode of the Freelance Blend podcast. So this is quite a unique podcast episode because as you all know na dito sa Pilipinas, particularly in Luzon, we are on enhanced community quarantine, which means sarado na ang entry and exit point sa throughout Luzon and down to the barangays, depende sa barangay nyo and cities, close na rin ang entry and exit points, and a lot of the employees are joining the work from home revolution na rin kasi tayong mga freelancers, sanay na tayo dyan, but karamihan ng tao who are employees are not used to yung life ng freelancer. And so that's why I decided to do this episode, yung aking tips sa mga first-time remote workers, given that I've had experience then for more than 5 years working from home. So I think I'll be able to share my tips and my yung aking experience sa mga yun nga, first time remote workers. Especially I have friends who are naninibago nga sa ganitong buhay. I was able to write down 13 tips. So yeah, let's go ahead. So number 1 is to have a separate working space. So separate doesn't have to be, for me, it doesn't have to be a dedicated space. So, well, personally, I have a dedicated space, which is here in our bedroom. But it doesn't have to be, kung kunyari, isa studio apartment, wala talagang separate space. Then, at least, as a space where you can concentrate, where you can work, kasi nasa tao naman yun, hindi naman yun sa whether nakahiwalay ka or whether may separate room ka, but it's really in the nasa tao, it's in the person on how he or she will be able to concentrate. Yung mga equipment that you may need, I'll just enumerate them. Ito yung mga gamit ko rin that I use. Noise cancelling headphones is important para nga you can concentrate on work. Or some mic, something like this is a bumagsak. This is a condenser mic. So this allows you to, kung maingay yung paligid, this allows you to drown out yung noise sa background. Hindi ma-annoy yung mga kausap nyo sa kabilang line. Also webcam. So you will need that when having video calls with your colleagues. A speaker, I would suggest rin na if you have let's say ito nga, meron kayong separate space, then para hindi naman the whole time nasa ears nyo yung earphone or headphone, then you can have a speaker na lang para not to affect rin yung hearing nyo. In terms of mga software, so we're using Slack. So Slack is parang chat app for business. That's what we use sa aking where I work now. Google Hangouts. Then I would suggest yung Friends. So Friends is an app that will combine all the chat apps para hindi na maraming windows for Messenger, Viber, WhatsApp. In one app nandun na lahat. It saves space din sa inyong desktop, di ba? Zoom is another teleconferencing platform that is very vital. So, sanay na sanay tayo dyan kung freelancers tayo. There's new one, it's called Tandem. So, free yung Tandem right now. So, yung Tandem, it allows you to, para sang chat app din, but in a way, para mong katabi yung office mate mo. So, hindi mo na kailangan for Zoom, kunyari, comparing it to Zoom, hindi mo kailangan i-click yung link, parang pag basta naka-online yung office mate mo, you can just ping them, and then parang you have your own room na pwedeng video, pwedeng voice, and then pwede kayong magchismisan. So, And then anytime pwedeng may pumasok din sa room na yun. So parang virtual room talaga. Other equipment pa, I think it's important to have an office chair like this para komportable ka, hindi sasakit ang likod mo. Similar to what you have sa office, a laptop stand, kasi usually yung laptop, when you have it, nandito lang yan. So, it will affect baka magkaroon ng neck pain ka. So, kung may laptop stand ka, I can share the links naman, yung mga ginagamit ko. At least pantay sa eyes mo, eye level. So, that's number 1 pa lang, having a separate space to work. Number 2 is to, of course, exercise. If you can still go for a walk kahit sa backyard nyo, kung palagi kayong nakaupo and wala kayong exercise, then it will also affect your health. So, health is wealth. Health is still important, especially when we're working from home, hindi na tayo nakakakuha ng fresh air. So, what I use for exercise, I have parang home gym, yung TRX, para siyang suspension system. You can do different exercises. Meron din akong yung maliit na stepper, na hindi naman siya kailangang isaksak. So, parang, para stepper siya. So, again, I can share the links later on. If you have yung mga stationary bike, or what I also do, yung wife and we join yung mga YouTube, ay mga classes like yesterday, kami hip-hop dancing. So, apart from yung exercise then, yung bonding then with the family, especially with the spouse. Number 3 is to establish a routine. So, it's ideal na work from home ka, it's free for all, kahit ano pwede mo gawin. But kung wala kang structure, wala kang routine, mahirapan ka to go into that work mode. So, I would suggest to try to mimic kung ano yung routine nyo sa office, ganun din yung routine nyo when you work from home. So, let's say, you start work at 9, you have breakfast 8 a.m., 9 a.m., you start working, tapos break for lunch at 12, and then stop working or merienda at 3, and then go home or stop working at 5. So, I would suggest to follow the same schedule when you work from home. Kasi nga, it will affect your mood, it will affect your motivation if you have a routine that you follow. Make sure that you have the proper posture kasi it will affect your health. So, make sure that apart from yung having that stand-up desk, laptop stand, office chair, you can also try yung mga stand-up desks, what I said. So, maganda na we stand up from time to time. So, ay nauso nga yung mga standing desk. Meron pa nga nagsabi na sitting down is the new smoking. That's why mas ideal na nakatayo tayo, hindi tayo nakaupo for very long time. Inform family and friends of our working hours. So, important na hindi kayo na-disturb. You have focus on work kasi kung maya't maya may nagdi-disturb sa inyo and then mawawala yung momentum and magsasuffer nga rin yung work nyo. Number 6, related to number 5, be prepared for other people to bother you. So, that's the reality of working from home kasi people still don't understand what working from home is. So, ikaw rin, maging prepared ka na rin kasi nga, mangyayari pa rin yun even if you have the schedule. So, para lang hindi ka maging anxious at masira ang ulo nyo. So, prepare mentally for it. And also, related na rin, number 7, prepare to be judged that you work from home. Again, this is what we get when you work from home that people still don't understand. So, they think na baka naglalaro lang tayo, nag-Facebook. Although, ang work naman, like for me, I do Facebook advertising. So, talaga nag-Facebook ako. But others think that we're just playing. So, be prepared to be judged by people. So, unfortunately, maraming judgmental dyan. But let's just focus on what you can control, which is your emotions, how you react to that. Number 8 is to eliminate distractions. Yung mga notifications from Messenger, from your phone. Make sure to take away all the distractions. Sa ating computer, desktop or laptop, you can have yung mga pop-up blockers. There's also, I would suggest, a Chrome extension called Cluster na you can create yung mga tabs na favorites nyo, and then you can have a group of tabs na think of it as Chrome na marami kang tabs, diba? So meron kang tabs for work lang and tabs for personal. So you can always just save lang yung work and save mo yung personal. So you can just turn off yung personal when you're working, and then activate nyo yung work na tabs. Then it's time for personal or play. Off nyo na yung work tabs, on naman yung personal tabs. So the name is Cluster. Number 9, take breaks. So it's very important na pag nasa work mode naman tayo, baka naman hindi tayo maka-stop and rest na muna or take short snacks. Kasi sa office, minsan na merong mga office mates tayo na, break ka naman. So, sige, sama ako. So, ganyan. So, typical conversation sa office. Pag mag-isa ka, walang magsasabi sa inyo. So, make sure that you're conscious that you also take breaks. Number 10 is to, at the same time, be present to your family. Now that everyone's at home, mga kids and the spouses, kung maraming spouse are home, then make sure to be present then for them. Kasi nga, that's the reason you're working from home. May times, to be honest, na I'm working from home, tapos yung wife ko rin, she's working from home, pero magkahiwalay na rooms kami. Minsan nagkikita na kami after. So, make sure na siguro at the end of the day, make time naman for them. Kasi nga, ito na yung time na magkakasama kayo. And kailan pa nangyayari yan? Unfortunately, because of this COVID. So, siguro, yun na yung pros of what's happening now, na at least sa pagkasama-sama ang family, and it's time to be present for them. I posted in Facebook earlier, ano ba yung what do you do apart from watching YouTube and Netflix ngayong naka-quarantine? Anong ginagawa niyo to entertain yourself? So I got a lot of comments from that, and I decided that I'll make another episode about that. So watch out for that. So for now, ayun, be present with their family. Number 11. So yeah, dami na, no? 11 na. Take care of yourself mentally, especially. It's very important since we're working from home. Let's say ikaw lang, wala kang family nakasama, then it might have an effect on you mentally, na you'll get lonely, you'll get depressed. So we want to avoid that, kasi nga ibang-iba sa office at least meron kang mga kachika, meron kang maaya na, kape muna tayo, break muna tayo. So when you're working from home, baka mawala yun. Make sure to take care of also of yourself. Well, apart from talking to friends through a video call in Messenger or in Zoom, there are other ways. There are apps like that I use. Meron ako na-discover yung Stoic, STOIC. So, ang gusto ko sa kanya, nag-share siya ng quotes. Tinatanong niya kung ano yung mood mo. If you have a bad mood that day, magsasuggest siya ng all within the app, parang to write down what you feel. And then, if you want to meditate, here's our meditation exercise. If you want to work out, here's another exercise dedicated talaga to helping you with your mental state. So that's Stoic. There are other apps like Calm. Yung Calm and Simple Habits, specialization niya, or it's really for meditation. So ang gusto ko sa Stoic, hindi lang meditation, it's other things pa. Para siyang a smart app that will help you with your mental state niya. Okay, so take care of yourself mentally. That's number 11. Number 12, set aside time for learning new things. So this is important that we have a lot of time na before when you go to the office, meron tayong time for transportation. So ang laki din yun, no? That's about siguro an hour or 2 hours, iba nga 3 hours. So ngayon you have that time. So better spend it to learn. There are plenty of resources, especially sa YouTube. Ako personally, I'm learning sports card investing right now. Sa totally newbie ako. And I'm learning that kasi I'm interested in sports cards, also yung how to invest in that. Sa mga digital marketers out there, I saw somebody posted in Facebook na yung digital marketer lab is free. Maraming courses under digital marketing is free for a certain period. So, I'm not sure by the time ma-release natin to if it's still available, but go to digitalmarketer.com/lab-plus. Lastly, I also have this free webinar, how to get your first freelance side gigs. Just go to freelanceblend.com/free webinar. So, still very relevant, especially today. So, sa inyong mga employees who are working from home now. Lastly, as a bonus, my number 13 tip is to thrive in these times. So, ngayon we are in a survival mode kasi unprecedented yung nangyayari ngayon. Never pa nangyari in our history, world history. Mas iba tong virus na to compared to yung mga plagues na nangyari before. So, we're all in survival mode now. We're all scared, but I would also suggest na think on the positives. Ano ba yung pwedeng mangyari? Positive pa rin na mangyari because of this calamity. So you have to, instead of surviving now, you also have to thrive. So maraming business na nagka-close, but there are also other opportunities to think about. Ano ba yung mga opportunities na yon? Maybe yung mga home delivery and other things na pwede natin gawin. And ako, hindi ko pa rin alam kung ano yun. But it's important na instead of matakot tayo, to spend time and to think about yung mga positive things and for us to thrive in this situation. I would suggest for inspiration, Gary Vaynerchuk is the number one person I look up to for inspiration. Particularly yung kanyang trash talk where he converts yung mga used items into cash. And also Noah Kagan, siya yung nagsabi nito, yung thrive versus thriving in these times. Alright, I hope I was able to help you. If you have other comments, suggestions, please comment down below sa YouTube, sa comment box. If you are in Facebook, sa Facebook page na Freelance Blend, or sa website, sa blog, freelanceblend.com, may comment space doon. Please give your suggestions. I'll be happy to share also your tips in future episodes. Lastly, if you're enjoying this episode and other episodes of Freelance Blend, I would ask you to please give us your honest ratings sa iTunes, sa Spotify, so that people will be able to discover our podcast. The more ratings we get, most likely mas makikita tayo ng mas maraming people because iTunes and Spotify will prioritize our podcast. So please, yun ang favor ko sa inyo. Please give us your honest rating. Okay, so I hope you stay safe, and this too shall pass. I know it, and you know it. Okay, God bless. Peace, guys, and I'm out.